Hey everyone, welcome back to the Soundbyte. My name is Andrew, and today we're going to be jumping back into some Lovebites, checking out a track called Soldier Stands Solitary. This was a suggestion from a Tony M and a Guitarage. Checking this out for the first time. This is an official live video from the Memorial for the Warriors' Souls. So this was done in 2023 by the looks of it. So yeah, I've been loving everything that Lovebites has been putting out so far. It's been a fantastic journey going into all their stuff. So I'm looking forward to seeing what else they've got to offer, because so far it's been just fantastic, like I said. And Haruna, the drummer, been one of the standouts for me. I've already done a couple of drum cam videos from her already, so it's been really cool to sort of jump into that, which is something that I've always wanted to do. I always wanted to do kind of more sort of like you know, drum cams and things like that. I might do some guitar stuff as well, you know, so just something a bit different, you know, rather than just watching a video or listening to a track or something, you know. So and I do watch that in my spare time anyway, so it's not something that I'm doing sort of outside of my normal sort of viewing sort of appetite. It's something that I really enjoy doing, especially the drummer stuff. I really enjoy watching them do all that crazy stuff. Anyway, let's get into this one. This is Lovebites Soldier Stand Solitary, live from the Memorial for the Warrior Souls. Loving the production there, all the lights and stuff. It's something that I really like as well, that I'm kind of semi-involved in as well at the same time. So yes, sorry, Look at those kick drums. They look like they're longboards as well. A lot of speed and intensity going on here, which is what Lovebites do, I guess. It's one of their trademarks. There seems to be a lot happening in this particular track. All right, just getting into the quarter of the way through the song, or a third of the way through the song, and it's fantastic as always. A lot of speed and intensity, which is, like I said before, you know what Lovebites do best. It's one of their trademarks, and yeah, watching Haruna doing her crazy stuff on the drums, just the whatever you call that, it's just consistent. What she's doing, and the amount of stamina that it would take to kind of do that kind of drums all the way through, like the double kicks, like it's all the way through the song, you know, it's ridiculous. But yeah, all the guitars are just doing all crazy stuff as well, like all through the song. Yeah, I love the production as well. Like I said, I do sort of dabble a little bit into that with the lights and stuff. So every time I see a good light show, I really kind of I appreciate that kind of stuff. I think it's one of the things, like I said before, with the drums, that certain little like subtle things that sometimes drummers will do with the cymbals or whatever, kind of gets lost in most of the audience, but some of us sort of pick up on it. Same with the production, with the lights and stuff. I think most people don't really notice it too much. But I guarantee you, though, if you take away those lights, you will notice the difference between the show. Like there is something about it that adds the whole atmosphere and vibe and stuff like that. You take that away, and you will definitely notice. Anyway, that being said, Lovebites are doing what they're doing best. Fantastic stuff, and it's kind of got a bit of a sort of power metal feel in this one as well. So they kind of switch between sort of like the melodic and the power metal and the thrash stuff. That's kind of what they do. So, and I know in the comments there's been a lot of people saying like, oh, they're this or they're that, and I think it's a little hard to sort of pigeonhole them into one specific thing. They're kind of just a not standard, but they're pretty much just a heavy metal band, I guess you could say. I mean, we're at a point now where there's so many genres of metal, it's ridiculous. So let's just enjoy them as a heavy metal band. Bit of a classical vibe here. Reminds me of Malmsteen. That's the other thing about this band is the guitar duo, the swing guitar stuff. A lot of people love that kind of stuff. And we got a bass solo. The one thing that I have noticed with, especially with Lovebites, but some of the other bands that are from Japan, is that, especially a lot of the stuff that's very guitar oriented, I've noticed like they do give the spotlight to the bass players a little bit, which is not something that a lot of other bands do, from other sort of places around the world. I'm not saying that I never do, but I'm just saying that like it's something that I've noticed. So it's like it's a bit more frequent, I guess you could say. It's interesting how they give everyone the same kind of spotlight, I guess, which is really cool, because like the bass player definitely doesn't get any attention at all in the band. Everyone knows that. It's a running joke, about bass players and stuff like that, so it's really cool that they've given the bass some little sort of moments of their own kind of like thing where they can showcase, their talent on the instrument, which I kind of feel is another underrated instrument. It kind of does add a different sort of element to the music as well. It gives it some depth and some heaviness as well, So the fact that you can do some bass solo stuff is just a really a cherry on the top of what the bass actually predominantly does, which is traditionally works with the drums to sort of like do the rhythm section, but the bass solo stuff is just that's a bonus. It really is, because not every bass player really does that kind of stuff, especially at a live show anyway. Yeah, we got a drum solo, a little bit. thrashy part here. This is the end of a show, like the last track or something. Fantastic, fantastic as always. They are such a talented band. Every single member of that band has just got an exorbitant amount of talent. And it's just fun to watch as well, like to see them do all that kind of crazy stuff on their instruments. Yeah, yeah, that's another winner for me. Lovebites there with Soldier Stand Solitary. Official live video from Memorial for the Warrior Souls, which is obviously from a DVD from a couple of years ago. So thank you to everyone who's been making me check out all this great stuff from Lovebites. It's been fantastic. So anyway, thank you for tuning in as always, and please subscribe if you haven't. Thank you to all those who have subscribed. I have noticed that there's been a lot of people who've been watching the channel and stuff and haven't subscribed, so it does really help the channel. How it all works with the algorithms and stuff like that. So well, if you don't subscribe, whatever, doesn't, it's no skin off my back, I guess. So but it does help, and we're all kind of like trying to enjoy the music together, which is the whole sort of point of this, right? Is to kind of like discover some bands and kind of enjoy it all together, because the metal thing especially is a community with everyone worldwide, no matter where you're from. It's something that we all kind of come together and enjoy together. Let me know in the comments where you're from, and we'll see how many from how many countries we can actually pick out, because it is fantastic to see like everyone kind of join together, with all the different things that is going on in the world. Music, especially metal, is the one thing that definitely always brings people together, which is what we need, definitely more so now than ever before. Anyway, thank you for tuning in as always, and I will see you in the next video.